Hey guys, Ivy here for another Tarot Tuesday. This is for the week of June 14th. It's cold here in western Montana. It's rainy here in western Montana. I know I don't speak for everyone, but most of us would like summer to get started. Please. Ugh. Okay. Shuffle these bad boys up and see what we get for this week. Okay. Card number 1, King of Cups. Card number 2, Six of Swords. Interesting. And card number 3 is the Ten of Cups. Lovely card to end on. Okay, interesting that we have the King of Cups this week because I feel like the Knight of Cups was such strong energy last week. And I think the King of Cups is like the natural progression after that. So let's talk about what this card represents. And we see here a king in one hand who's holding his cup. Again, cups represent emotions, intuition, creativity, and a scepter, which also means despite the fact that he's got one hand strongly gripped on his emotions, intuition, he's also leading and ruling. And one thing that I always tend to say about the King of Cups, or any king for that matter, is this is taking what is kind of embodied in the suit and externalizing it, making it something that's outside of yourself. And the King of Cups card is all about recognizing, owning, and feeling what you feel, acknowledging your intuition, standing by it, trusting it deeply, and also using that to guide your behaviors, guide your relationships, navigate certain situations that might be really difficult to navigate. The Knight of Cups, which we pulled last week, is kind of about wearing your heart on your sleeve and just like falling in love with your feelings and acting on them. There's like sort of a sense of impulsivity with that card. With all of the Knights, I think there's some impulsivity. And this card's really asking you to be grounded in a different way. And so when you really think about what like a king embodies, to me at least, it's like grounded in confidence. It's grounded in assuredness. It's grounded in foundational experiences that you've already had. Like you have earned the right to dictate to yourself and to other people how you feel and what you need and where your boundaries need to be. And I guess if I had to pull like one gut feeling out of this card would be, if you find yourself in a situation this week where your boundaries are getting crossed or someone's asking you to participate in a relationship in a way that doesn't meet your standards, this card would be saying, own what you feel and embody that with a lot of confidence. And it just is what it is. And other people can take it or leave it. I mean, a king wouldn't him and ha about his feelings. He would just say, this is how I feel and this is what we're doing. He wouldn't do it in an impulsive, like self-centered way. Hopefully it would be built on expertise and foundations of like, I thought this through and I have analyzed this and I am not just acting impulsively, but this is how I feel and what I need, and set boundaries around that. I have this weird, actually thinking about these cards as they tell this story. This feels to me like you're going to be in a situation where you're going to know what you feel. You're going to know what your intuition is telling you. Don't second guess it. Act on it. Externalize it. Set up whatever boundaries you might need because it's the right thing to do in this situation. And with this next card, the Six of Swords, this is about moving on from something that no longer is in your highest good. And this particular card is not only about moving on, it's about moving on from something that just you've been trying to make work and trying to make work and trying to make, like you're hitting your head against the wall, trying to make something work. And it's gonna be sad that it isn't working. You might have some regret. You might have some guilt. This is like a situation where you know you need to, as the card would say, like move to smoother waters. But you're bringing some kind of baggage with you. You're bringing some kind of history with you. You're bringing some kind of conditioning with you. And this card is a real opportunity to look at the way that you're thinking about how you're moving on and say to yourself that this really truly is in my highest good and is an opportunity for me to be a better person, have better relationships, have higher standards. And you might feel sad along the way, and that's okay. Because that's a part of change and a part of moving on sometimes. The idea is so that we don't get stuck, though. We keep moving, we keep going. And then this last card, the Ten of Cups, this card represents, I think it sort of speaks for itself, fulfillment, contentment, specifically with relationships, more specifically with your family. This is a card where we're experiencing like comfort and joy because we are in alignment with our emotions. We are in alignment with our higher self. And so it's not real hard actually for me to tell a story about feel what you feel, know what you need, set the boundaries that you might need to set. The result might be that the people that you're doing whatever relationship dance with can't meet you where you are at, can't rise to your standards, can't see things your way, and are willing to, not be flexible. Maybe they're unwilling to be flexible, they're unwilling to change. And so you might have to move on. You might need to say, this sounds arrogant, I really don't mean it to, but you're better than this. You deserve more, you deserve life, you deserve happiness, you deserve contentment, you deserve fulfillment. And it's okay to leave some things behind, even if you feel sad about it, because it's the right thing to do. And I think when we implicitly trust our emotions and our intuition to help guide us, we are headed towards ultimate alignment and fulfillment. But if we can't do these first steps, it's really hard to get here sometimes. I know we live in the world of social media and everybody looks great on social media, and it's you put your best foot forward and it looks like a lot of people have those. I think we are all capable of having this, but you gotta do some work. So I would just say if you find yourself in a tricky situation, it's okay. It's actually really healthy and good to just say how you feel, say what you need. There might be some change and some transition involved and some letting go and some moving on associated with that. And trust that it's all going to work out okay, and you're going to end up in a much more aligned, happier place in the end. So, okay, that's energy report for the week. I hope everybody's doing well, and I hope when I see you next week on the solstice that I am going to be wearing a tank top and shorts. That would be awesome. Okay, everybody, good luck with life out there, and we'll see you in about 7 days. Bye-bye.